This state of turmoil, this illusion that everything would turn out okay. It's been 6 years now since the world fell apart. All of our hard work, our technology, all of it amounted to nothing in the end. So here we are, on the edge of the promised land. But in reality, it's filled with empty dreams and broken promises. Promises we were fools to have ever believed. It all started during a fine summer, only 6 years ago. We were about to be the first generation to experience peace in our time. No wars, no violence, and nothing halting the progression of science. With so much going on, so much good news coming in every day, nobody bothered to look. There were laboratories everywhere in those days, working on so many wonderful new inventions. But it only takes one to go too far. The NE gene, or New Era, an exciting but very unheard of experiment happening deep within the Eden Corporation. They covered their secret projects well, being a leader in New Age technology. The gene was meant to open the doors to healthier bodies, regress aging, and make the human body a paragon of evolution. All it took was one small mistake. One person to overlook something, and that would be it. The end of humanity as we know it. During the clinical trials, everything seemed to be going great. Patients showed signs of recovery from illnesses, blindness. Aches and pains seemed to vanish overnight. The new treatment came in a handy self-administration kit and ready to be put to market once the announcement and regulations were finished. Unknowingly, the treatment got out before the final regulations. Underground groups began distributing it. By the time a fatal flaw had been found, it was already too late. The world had already become exposed enough. The NE gene mutated into a virus, capable of airborne infection. All it took was a single breath to transmit from victim to victim. The world slowly became infected. There were no signs at first. It lay dormant, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Months had passed. Winter was approaching, and within the blink of an eye, the world halted. Silence swept across all continents. Bodies collapsed in an instant right where they were. No pain, no sound, just death. I will never forget that day. I had never felt so alone. How was it that I was the only person to survive? What made me immune to this? I spent days locked away, afraid to leave my home in fear of seeing so many corpses. I knew the longer I left it, the worse the decaying carcasses on the street would become. I was running out of food. I had to do something, and soon.